Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to yet another installment of your Chelsea latest news, Chelsea transfer news, all that jazz. Lots of news lined up, man. Lots of news lined up. And if I'm being absolutely honest, none of it really makes me fill up with a lot of pleasure. There's a lot of issues, man. And today, we'll probably get a dose of what this football club is all about, which is, of course, all about money and making as much as revenue as possible, which is important. But sad how things are panning out. We've got news in regards to Trevoh Chalobah, which I feel he's been mistreated in a magnificent manner. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about how it will cost you guys £5 to watch each and every single one of these preseason matches. I'm not even sure what happens to the fans outside of UK and Ireland. So far, I know for UK and Ireland fans, you can watch the matches for £5. Wow, £5 to watch a match. Knowing what the lack of things the football club has given us since the new ownership has taken over, £5 to watch preseason matches, which is I find it insane. I mean, this is one place I feel like you could have just allowed free for air. You could have even done it through YouTube and got ad revenues from there, and you would have probably racked up a lot of money. But nonetheless, we'll talk about all of this. First up, ladies and gentlemen, we have to start things off from here. Major breaking news: Chelsea are trying to force Chalobah out of the club. He's not in the USA preseason tour. And this news is now being circulated by everyone. Let's go through the news and I'm going to give you my opinion on it. More on Trevoh Chalobah's omission from Chelsea's tour of America. Wesley Fofana, Axel, Disasi and Tosin Adarabioyo all going in his position, and Chelsea have chosen to take a close look at Josh Acheampong. Difficult decision to leave Chalobah out and not one taken lightly. Won't be a popular one either, but Enzo Maresca strict on the numbers he wishes to take. Chalobah is available for sale but would like to fight for his place, and should he leave, is looking for European football. Furthermore, exclusive Josh Acheampong and Tariq George are going to the USA. Alfie Gilchrist left out, so we'll touch base on Alfie Gilchrist as well. Now, in regards to Trevoh Chalobah, I'm going to start things off by saying, look, he's Chelsea through and through. He bleeds blue and all that jazz, no problems. Like, I've never been someone who's harped on about that, but that's a positive. The thing that I will say is that we've bought defenders like Disasi, Buddy Shield. Are we honestly going to sit here and actually say Trevoh Chalobah is worse than them? We saw last season when Trevoh Chalobah came back how important he actually turned out to be for defense. Probably one of the more important players right at the end for the good results that we were seeing, and defensively we were a little bit more tighter. We saw the disaster classes that Disasi was putting last season. We saw the disaster classes but that Buddy Shield was putting last season as well. I'm not saying that those defenders can't go on to be good defenders. Of course they can. But Chelsea, I know the narrative has always been that they're going to get rid of Chalobah for pure profit, but is every single one of these academy players required to be pure profit players? You go out there and you buy players like Disasi and Buddy Shield, who are not, I honestly feel, are not even an upgrade on Trevoh Chalobah. Yet you want to sell Trevoh Chalobah and then spend money on buying Disasi and Buddy Shield. Even Tosin's a good defender on a free, no problems. But Trevoh Chalobah, I don't think he's miles away from Tosin. If anything, he's probably on the same par. We saw the level of performances Trevoh Chalobah can provide under Thomas Tuchel. We saw a really good assist from him late last season. I can't remember who the player was, but he put in a lovely ball over the top for one of the attacking players and ended up scoring. Might have been Noni Madueke. We know him as an RCB could be very fruitful. We're in the market for all of these centre backs, and honestly, all the business that we've done this window so far, nothing really fills me up with a lot of confidence. It's all hope. I'm hoping that they turn out to be Cole Palmer-esque type of impact, but nothing that you can sit here and go, yeah, that's the real deal. Yet we have players like Trevoh Chalobah who has shown the credibility, and we are treating him in this manner. Okay, we know he needs to leave. Okay, he should be already looking for clubs to join, but it's his decision as well. If he doesn't want to go, no one can force him. Chelsea Football Club, when the new owners came in, gave him a new long-term contract. He actually, I just saw the wages. He's on 50K apparently, somewhere around 50K. Buddy Shield and Disasi are on 80 and 90K. He could very well want to just stick around at Chelsea Football Club and fight for it. But the fact that he's not even going to the tour, preseason tour, that for me is rubbish, man. It really is. That is mistreatment at the utmost level. That is a slap in the face. He may not be in your plans, but the question is, why not? Why not? And on top of that, look, okay, fair enough. You're taking a youngster, Acheampong, and all of these youngsters, man, Josh Acheampong, Tyreek George. Look, I don't know. I don't know. I get the feeling they're all going to be built up and then they're going to be sold as well. We've seen it already, haven't we? We've already seen it. Michael Golding, not that long ago, sold to Leicester. Alfie Gilchrist is going to be another one. Even though, look, Alfie Gilchrist is someone that I don't think is totally Chelsea quality, but he's left out as well. He's going to go out on a loan in the Championship. He's going to build up his reputation there, and then he'll probably be sold next window, next summer window. It's all a mechanism to make as much as money from the academy. That's how I see it. And these academy players, honestly, if I'm an academy player from Chelsea Football Club, I've got no hope that I'm going to make it at Chelsea. Really, I've got no hope. And yeah, look, overall, this doesn't make sense to me. I get the fact that you're not part of the plan, but surely you could still go to the preseason and increase some sort of value for your price tag and get that exposure so other clubs can come and get you. And on top of that, why this doesn't make sense is someone like Armando Broja is going on USA preseason tour. Now tell me, why is Broja going and why is someone like Chalobah not going? It baffles me. A lot of people are saying maybe because Nicholas Jackson perhaps is injured and they want to take Broja there. But you got Margui. You're going to try Nkunku up front as well. What about David Washington? What are you doing with David Fofana? It's just, look, I don't know. A lot of people will take this whole situation and go, Miz, you're so negative. You're so negative. Mate, if you're happy with Buddy Shield and Disasi and this, that, the other, and you like the way we're operating, the way we're treating certain players, we're taking Broja, who's also not in the plans, but we're not taking Trevoh Chalobah. Apparently, the reason being we're stacked in the defensive areas. We're not stacked up front. Okay, fair enough. But I feel like we're stacked up front as well. You know, you've got David Washington, you've got David Fofana, you've still got Margui. You're gonna try Nkunku up front. That's 4 options. But you still want to take Armando Broja. Don't forget, it's not like Nicholas Jackson is completely out of the preseason. He's just taken a bit of an ankle sprain. I'm pretty sure he'll be back. So let me know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts about the whole Trevoh Chalobah mess. I feel like he's being mistreated. Now, here's another news that's going to absolutely tick you guys off. Give me 1 second. I just want to have a quick look at this message my editor has sent. 1 second, guys. Yeah. So Chelsea are charging £4.99, £5 per season for all of these preseason games. I mean, honestly, why the need? A lot of people are saying other clubs are doing it as well. I don't care. Like, look, whether this may sound right or wrong, my thing is I don't care what other clubs are doing. I know we're looking to raise revenue from almost every angle, every aspect of the football club, but this as well, £5. I know just before the new owners came, even in the previous owners, there was a particular season where the pre-season matches were getting sold for about £3. Now it's £5. Okay, no problems. But why? Why can't you at least show the pre-season games for free? Give fans something, man. What have we been able to latch onto since the new owners have come to Chelsea Football Club? What's there been to be happy about besides the fact there's been a whole heap of youngsters that we've bought? Yes, some of them have turned out to be very, very good signings. But overall, from a team's point of view, what have we achieved? What have we been able to, be happy about? Give us at least the preseason games for free, man. You could have even televised it via YouTube, your Chelsea YouTube channel, and you'd have got a stacks load of, ad revenue from there. Because a lot of people would be watching that. Millions would be watching that. And this £4.99 is for UK and Ireland fans. They can watch it through the Fifth Stand app. What about us? Let me know in the comment section. What are we international fans? What do we do? How are we going to watch these matches? I know a lot of you guys will have some of these sites where you can get matches for free. I get that. Let me know. Let me know. How are we going to watch this? Most people are probably not even going to pay this anyway. They're going to try and get it from free from different sites. So overall, why even imply this? Already, the tour is in USA. So you're going to generate a lot of income through that. And the stadiums are quite potentially going to be full as well. So you're going to make a lot of money, revenue through ticket prices. And the ticket prices are expensive in itself. It just, for me, every aspect, everything with these new owners, money, money, money. Academy players, money. Televising preseason games, money. It's just insane, man. Let me know your thoughts. Once again, let me know your thoughts in regards to, for me, this, you could have easily had this for free, honestly. I don't know how much revenue you're going to generate. I don't know how many people are actually going to pay this. It's not going to be a lot. A lot of people are going to look for free options. You could have put it on YouTube for free, and you still would have got a lot of ad revenue, but not to be. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yet another player we've signed. I've got no idea who this guy is. Chelsea, just like every other ones that we've signed this season, besides Keenan Dewsbury Hall, Chelsea's pleased to announce the signing of United States international Caleb Wiley. Is that how you pronounce it? Wiley? Caleb Wiley? Caleb Wiley? Caleb Wiley, maybe. Caleb Wiley. Apparently, he's a left back. Chelsea have actually signed him. He's going to go on loan to Strasbourg. God knows how many people are going to go to Strasbourg. Andre Santos is in line to go to Strasbourg. Caleb Wiley is in line to go to Strasbourg. You can only send, I think, 3 to Strasbourg or per club. So there's probably only one more spot. And then there's limited spots for international loans as well. You can't just send everyone on loan. I don't know. Apparently, he's a left back from Atalanta. Let's have a look. Official confirmed USA-born left back Caleb Wiley, 2004, joins Chelsea for 8.5 million plus. Obviously, another one of those opportunistic purchases, plus sell-on clause from Atalanta United. So Atlanta's got some sell-on there. Contract until June 2030 for Wiley with option for further season. So 2030, we're looking at 6-year contract plus one more 7 years. He could join Blue Coast. He could join Blue Coast side Strasbourg on loan in next week. So apparently he's going to go to Strasbourg. Liam Rossinier, I believe, is the new manager, or hasn't been announced yet. I don't know. We'll have a look at that. And he's from a US background as well. He probably would know a lot about Caleb Wiley. So let's see what happens. Caleb Wiley, another one of those opportunistic purchases. Left back. Right now, Ben Chilwell, your time definitely is up. I'll be very shocked if someone like Cucurella ends up leaving. But yeah, Renato Vega, Caleb Wiley, you got Cucurella. Ben Chilwell is definitely surplus to requirements. And then, I don't know, I think the club academy squad also has left backs lined up there as well. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Malang Sarr's contract was terminated after reaching an agreement with Chelsea. Look, thank God. Good for this player as well. I mean, he was on crazy amount of money at Chelsea. I think roughly around 100K, 120K, which was insane from the previous owners. Previous owners also did some mad stuff financially. But the good thing about Malang Sarr is that he's never kicked up a fuss. We've done him dirty the last window in January, where he was already in, I believe, in France with Lens, I suspect as well. But we messed up and we couldn't get him out of the club. But now we've terminated this, and look, that's wages off our bill. And good luck to him as well, Malang Sarr. Look, it just didn't work out. We bought him for peanuts. I don't even know whether we made any money out of him. But it's a player that was from the previous regime. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, some goalkeeper news. Chelsea make approach for Philip Jorgensen. This particular name, ladies and gentlemen, was floating around earlier in the window. Villarreal goalkeeper. I don't watch Villarreal religiously. All I can say from what people have been saying on social media, apparently he's mediocre. He might be good on the ball, and that's what we're looking for, ball distribution, but overall he's mediocre. Some of you guys may know a lot more about him. I don't understand why we don't just go out there and buy a top goalkeeper. We just buy all of these Mickey Mouse goalkeepers. We've got a lot of Mickey Mouse goalkeepers. None that, gives us a lot of confidence. But that's how we do our business here at Chelsea Football Club. Philip Jorgensen keen on joining Chelsea. Talk started with the player. Chelsea have 4 goalkeepers on their list with appreciation. Also, Mads Hermansen from Leicester. So this is all up in the air. People are saying that he's mediocre, but there are certain Villarreal fans are coming out and saying like he's all right. He's a goalkeeper that's on the rise. So let's see what happens. Well, a lot of goalkeepers we need to get rid of. Justin, Chelsea want a resolution in the next few days for Jorgensen. Lunan agents have been contacted, but Hermansen and Jorgensen are ahead of him. So I don't think it's going to be Lunan. It feels like Petrovic, who had a very good breakthrough season under Pochettino last season, is potentially going to be sold or loaned out. Chelsea believe Petrovic needs a loan for more experience. This is coming from Mata Moreta. I don't know whether they're going to loan him out. They're going to probably end up selling. Kepa needs to be sold, and it's still not happening at the moment. So there's a mess in the goalkeeping position, and none that really, really excites me that, there's one goalkeeper that's going to be so strong for Chelsea. It's just mediocre. That's how it is. All right. Let's see if there's anything else that has popped since we started recording this. Chelsea view Jorgensen as young and talented whilst also fitting Enzo Maresca's system. So Jorgensen news is escalating quite quickly. Whole heap of information about Chalobah. People obviously putting a lot of Chalobah opinions out there. Very keen to know how you guys feel about that. But yeah, latest is all in regards to Philip Jorgensen. Chelsea have made an approach to sign goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen from Villarreal. Jorgensen is viewed as a young and talented player who fits new head coach Enzo Maresca's system. Ball distribution is apparently he's very good at that, but from a shot stopping point of view, that could be a bit of an issue. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, stay in touch with all my content. If you've missed out on the live stream earlier today, go check that out. 2 pieces of content will drop on a regular basis, plus playback. If you haven't joined playback channel, make sure you join that. It's in the description as well. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya. Goodbye.